Hello everybody, this is Charles Zhang. This is going to be my week 1 summary. So first starting off, when we first joined Canvas, we had to create our profile and our bio. It was pretty interesting, got to describe who I am, display a picture of what I look like as well, so everybody could get to know me. Alright. Then we went on to our first assignment, which was reading the natures of science, and this was about more about the assertions and the common misconceptions that were made through science. And what I found really interesting was that no science conjecture can ever be proven; it can only be disproved. Um, Through science, I never really let that cross my mind. I just assumed that you could prove basically almost anything, but I guess not. But that's a common misconception. Also found that science is based on facts and proofs, which was also another mind-blowing thing that I learned, which was a misconception that I always make through high school. So, all right. And then the next thing that we did was we had to reply back to the 3 questions that we had posted about what is physics, what is reality, and is physics real. And I was able to post and just respond to 8 different discussions. And then next thing that we did was the Neat Resources assignment. This was about 3D printing, which we had to find a video or an article about 3D printing and write basically an abstract on what it was about. I found this really interesting because you gotta learn about how and how far technology has advanced, and we're now you can see that we are able to create organs, weapons, and so much more with just this 3D printing. And after that, we were required to read chapters 1 through 3 in this. Chapter 1 is more about coordinates. It talks about the coordinate system, in which it includes like a 2D and 3D dimensional graph, as you can see, the coordinate system. And then in chapter 2, we had to, or for chapter 1, we actually also had to complete an assignment, which we had to list the coordinates of each individual point, and this is what I had done. This is what my completed assignment looked like. All right, and then in chapter 2, we went through this lab's coordinate. We were able to just basically list our coordinates of the chair that was in my room and the desk that was in my room as well. And as you can see, this is what I had done here. There's the table on my chair, as well as the coordinates x, y, and z. And this is the boundaries in which my room, or how big my room was, basically. All right, and then in chapter 3, we were able to learn about VPython programming. This I found was probably by far the most interesting portion of 1 through 3. But yeah, it was the hardest part as well. We were able to start by downloading VPython, and depending on what computer you had. I have a Mac, so I use I think it was Vital. So, and it starts you off by teaching you how to start programming and creating a sphere, a simple sphere, as you can see right here. And it teaches you if there's an error message, you can see that it will display it in red, which is pretty cool because I mean it shows what mistakes you are making and how you can fix it. And then you go into the assignment, creating boxes, spheres, and basically a long platform, as well as adjusting the position, how tall it is, how long it is, the width of it, and the color. And through this assignment, I was able to do just that. Here's the coordinates and the codes. So let me show you. And this is what it displays. One moment, and there you go. As you can see, this is what it creates at the very end. And I found this really interesting, and it was fun to do. And I hope to go through this more and be able to learn more about this programming. But yeah, this is my 1 week summary, and thank you for watching.